Hello everybody and welcome back to another Figurehead Reviews video, and today we are taking a look at the Marvel Legends Armored Thanos Build-A-Figure Wave Nighthawk. We have Nighthawk here in the front window, we got his name down at the bottom, we get nothing at the top, we got some artwork on both sides, and then on the back we get an expanded view of that artwork. Down here at the bottom we have all the other figures needed in this wave to complete the Armored Thanos Build-A-Figure, and then we have here at the top the read-up. Originally a member of Squadron Sinister, the wealthy Kyle Richmond has a change of heart and joins the Defenders. And down here at the bottom, we do have the UPC code, so you can check with your local retailer to see if they have this in stock. But enough about that, let's get this open and take a look at Nighthawk. And here is Nighthawk outside of the packaging, and I will admit I don't know a ton about this character, but I will say that I'm glad that they have the sculpted claws on his fist as opposed to the Wolverine style slot or peg style claws that you put into the fists. I can already tell you the one thing that's going to be the most limiting about this figure is this ridiculous cape. I know this is what the character looks like, but when you got these hard plastic capes like this, matched with the fact that this is just the old Bucky Cap mold, you're going to get a lot of limited articulation here, which is unfortunate. He does only come with the Build-A-Figure pieces for the Thanos Build-A-Figure, which is the ungloved hand and this blade. So he has no other accessories, so let's go ahead and just jump right in and get a better look at Nighthawk. And here is Nighthawk up close and in detail, and yeah, I don't know, this figure is really not doing it for me. Pretty generic looking head sculpt. We just get, almost looks like the, Cosmic Spidey, the alternate head. Similar design there, just they added in that piece there, the molded wings under the eyes. Yeah. The logo even came out a little splotchy on some of the paint. You can see where it kind of got real thick right there in the middle. And then, yeah, not the best. And it is a Bucky Cap mold, so there's really not much to go over there. The hands, I will admit, look pretty cool with the blades on there. So a little shorter than Wolverine's blades. So again, and I'm glad we didn't have to do the pushed-in versions there. And then you get just the standard cuffed boots there. So not a whole lot going on. The cloak here, or rather the cape, just goes around the neck and does port in the back there so that it stays stable. And then it does have that big swooping design, of course. So I don't know. Like I said, it's a pretty generic looking figure from the fact that it's just another Bucky Cap mold. At least it is a unique cloak design here, or cape design, but overall the figure just, I don't know, it seems like he's a little lackluster. And taking a look at the scale on Nighthawk, it's actually a little misleading because this cloak has him sitting so far back from my little scale piece of paper here. If we turn him around so his cloak's not there, you can see he's coming in at a little over the standard 6-inch mark for a Bucky Cap mold. And there's no surprises to the articulation. A head that can go down that far, back that far. You got side-to-side motion. You got arms that can come up at almost a full 90 degrees. I could probably force that one if I wanted to. You can rotate, but you are going to hit that cape. You do have a bicep swivel, double-jointed elbows, hinge and rotation at each of the wrists. You do have a ab crunch that can go down that far. And as far as it going back, it can, but that cape is going to get in the way. And yeah, you can see you've got it unhooked. You have a waist rotation. You have legs that can come apart that far, kick forward actually really high, kick backwards not much at all. You have a upper thigh cut, double jointed knees. You do have a boot cut, and then you have a hinge and ankle pivot, but that cape is going to get in the way. And finally, here is the entire wave standing next to each other. We have Nighthawk, Living Laser, Captain America, Ebony Maw, the Armored Thanos Build-A-Figure, Hercules, Ronin, and Citizen V. And this is actually a pretty big looking group here when you get them all side by side, but all in all, not too bad of a wave. And that about does it for this review, everyone. And I think overall, this is a figure that some people are going to like just for that classic look and the just the classic Defenders setup if they have some of the other figures necessary already. But for me, it's a reused body mold with the Bucky Cap mold, which we have limited articulation. Then we're hindered by even more limited articulation with that cape, which right now in this pose, he's actually resting on the back of the cape. So I'm surprised I was even able to get something that looks like him getting ready to attack. But I mean, I guess the paint and the design and everything was good. It just an old, outdated body mold and a cloak or a cape that makes it hard to move. So overall, I don't know if this is going to be a figure that everybody's going to be looking for. I feel like this is going to be a peg warmer at some point. But anyway, as I said, that is it for the review. So make sure to hit that like button if you like this review. Hit subscribe for more content just like this. And aside from that, thanks for watching my video and have a great day.